My name is Pierce Price. I'm a professional HVACer, professional wrestler, trainer, father. I am born and raised of Amarillo. I went to Hamlet Elementary, Horseman Middle School, and graduated in 2006 from Tascosa High School. I was that kid that didn't pay attention. Well, school really just overall didn't interest me. 15, 16 years down the road, I've had my eyes open as to how much I should have been paying attention, how much I've set myself back because I did not exert myself the way that I should have while I was in school. When it comes down to the brass tacks of it, a lot of it is physical, but you do still rely heavily on your mathematics skills. There are equations that we have to figure out. Our pressures have to be in the right zone per system setup that we do. I know the question in your head right now is, when am I ever going to use algebra again? If you should so happen to find yourself in a trades field, you're going to use a lot of that. You do have to have an EPA certification, ranging from level 1 up to level 3, which is what I've achieved, making me a universal technician. And it makes the homeowner very comfortable to be able to talk to someone, have it explained to them what it is that's going on, and someone who can just kind of walk them through the process. It's gratifying to see those people put at ease because they know that it was done professionally, it was done proper. From properly soldering to pulling down the microns to where it is that they need to be so that we're not contaminating our Freon with oxygen or anything of that sort. Teaching us to read wire diagrams, that way we can properly wire in the controls and have our equipment perform the way it's supposed to instead of malfunctioning. We do a lot of work in the summer heat, in attics, under houses. Sometimes you find yourself out on top of a roof somewhere. But you have to be able to endure all that because when you're in an attic, it peaks at about 160, 170 degrees. And you're sweating bullets and you're trying your hardest by yourself to get something figured out on a piece of equipment, how it needs to be suspended, how it needs to be attached to the other component pieces, and you are beginning to lose focus because you're so terribly hot. I'm a big dude. I am not little by any means, and there's a lot of times where my smaller partners aren't available to do something, so I have to find a way, somehow, to get all of this through a space that's not meant for me to be crawling through.
Getting a HVAC, the job will be easy. The unit ought to go right in.
I've been a professional wrestler in the Panhandle area for the last 11 years. It's a beautiful thing for me to be able to give what I've picked up from each of these experiences to someone else so they can go out and have their own. HVACer by day, a wrestler by night, yeah. No one in my professional life realizes what I do over on the weekend or at night. I willingly do this to myself because it's good for me. It might not be good for a lot of people, but it's good for me. And I really enjoy how I've spent my life this last 2 years. I do encourage very much so that you should go and learn about your trade before you hop into it. That way you're not just coming in blind.